Hey, what's going on? It's me, LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. You might not see me live and in action, but you will see my most awesome picture and hear my most awesome, epic, distinguishable voice. We had to keep the cart going. I have it dark in here today because the lights were killing me. So you're going to get this voiceover narrative. We are on the Joe Budden podcast, episode 879, Vote for Twan. And to my recollection, I do not ever recall them ever hear them mention the name of Twain, Mark Twain. I might have to rewind this back, y'all, and play it up to the point where I actually hear the name Twain, hee haw. Well, like I said 2 videos back, I thought I was going to be finished talking about this whole episode, closing out to the wonderful news where the Amazon ex-wife donated a whole bunch of shmoney to the colleges. Shouts out to her again. But no, they keep on talking about cool stuff on this podcast, from the wonderful woman donating all the money to the colleges, and then that they segued into talking about some of our favorite snacks like Doritos and Cheetos going blonde. I had to make a separate video about that too, and just when I thought I was really gonna be done, they had to roll right into talking about food, guys. Food, F-O-O-D, the thing we all need in this world. We need food more than we need shmoney, but I think a lot of people forget that, and we are in the wrong fight. But nonetheless, we need food. A celebration of food. Shouts out to Chi-Chi's. Is there any more Chi-Chi's left? Not Chi-Chi's from Dragon Ball Z. Chi-Chi's, the yellow building Mexican Spanish based restaurant. Anybody around still with the Chi-Chi's? Drop a comment in the chat. Do you have any still standing Chi-Chi's? Even if the building is empty, vacate the building type of empty. Is the building still standing, at least for nostalgia purposes? I wish ours was. Ours got turned into a stupid men's coat factory / XXL men triple XL clothing factory for super big old men. I'm like, come on, really? Yes, a shared space. You know how they have combo Taco Bells and Church's Chickens, or I wish combo restaurants of Taco Bell and KFC. Well, we had a combo triple extra large men's shop / a coat shop or tuxedo shop, whatever them things y'all be wearing. You know, I'm a woman, doggone it. The clothes men wear when they dressing them going somewhere fancy. It was a 2-in-1 combo like that, you dig? So once again, the Joe Budden podcast, episode 879, Vote for Twain, Mark Twain. We are in the 2-hour 21-minute section. 2-hour HOUR 21-minute section. The link is in the description below if you want to tag along really quickly. They are talking about ramen noodles. And who don't like ramen noodles? Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. Ha! Hands in the air now. Hands in the air. So from Doritos to Cheetos spicy hot, we're going to roll right into the ramen noodles. It sounds like we're dedicated this segment to, no shade, jail food, Jail, or prison food. Seems like we're in our prison food section. I don't know if any of the fellas on the sofa had any experiences with incarceration, but we already know somebody. Reach out and touch somebody's hand if you know somebody that knows somebody, or might be standing next to somebody who have experienced the locked up life like Akon. So, as I was saying, Park segued from one prison meal to the next. Although they weren't talking about prison food, they moved right into the glorious mysteries of ramen noodle. And what caught my attention was Park. Shouts out to Parks. Meow. The Levi's jeans guy, the happily married guy. Shouts out to Parks and them. Parks and them meaning his family and his wifey, and, you know, all of them doing their thing on there. So Parks talked about Sweetie's Ramen, and I'm like, what's that? That sounds good. So according to AI Overview, Sweetie's Ramen likely refers to popular sweet and spicy ramen recipes, often featuring a mix of instant noodles with sweet elements like brown sugar, agave, or candy, and spicy ingredients. Chili oil. What in the world is chili oil? Chili is hot enough. I don't need the oil. Hot sauce or Cheetos? There we go again. Right segue. Popularized on TikTok by users like Sweetie, or it could refer to sweet noodle candy snacks, but usually points to a flavorful, easy to make dish combining sweet and spicy profiles. Sweet and spicy profiles. Key ingredients often include ramen, butter, garlic, soy sauce, sweetener, and chili, creating a quick customizable meal. Now I'm already customizing my meals in reference to ramen noodles. So there's an image down here of a chick combining those big old bowls of ramen noodles that are hot and spicy that you can get from the local Dollar Tree, but they're cheaper now at Walmart. Probably you could get it for like 89 cents or so. And putting some hot sauce in there. So you mean to tell me they're making jail food popular, but it couldn't be done unless they showed a woman of a certain color to do it? I'm passing. Nonetheless, don't take it there, LA. I took it there. Sometimes I just get stuck on that because you just cannot help but see it. It keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. According to AI Overview, popular sweet and spicy ramen variations. TikTok style combines instant ramen with Cheetos crushed into the bag, hot sauce and seasoning for a spicy, crunchy mix. Sweet and spicy butter noodles, not to be mixed up with lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Cooked ramen tossed with melted butter, garlic, red pepper flakes, soy sauce, and brown sugar bay, often with scrambled egg mixed in. Asian inspired uses chili crisp, peanut butter, soy sauce, mirin, and sugar for a rich, sweet, and spicy sauce. Moving forward, shout out to all the people who have repurposed ramen noodles from all walks of life, because bringing this on home, not magnifying on the things that I am unfortunately trained to see and cannot unsee. For example, seeing the white girl make something that black people been doing for years. She seemed to make it popular. Nonetheless, I want to spread the bar and not get stuck in that train of thought. Also, although I've been trained to think that way, because it's just things that you just cannot see once you've been taught about it, unfortunately. So tailgating to that thought of spectrum, stretching it out in practice for me to have intentionally good mindsets and to strengthen my intentional thinking from being so negative when I see things like that. I would like to reach out my hand and say all the people who have experienced poverty, and those who don't want to admit that they've experienced poverty, and those of you who went to college and was on that college campus budget life, ramen noodles became your best friend. Shouts out to all the lawyers out there, because I've heard a lot of stories saying that lawyers who became someone did experience the ramen noodle diet and hot dog diet if they were lucky. So shouts out to all those people as I, on here on this recording, practice exercising, intentionally shifting my thought patterns and perceptions to broaden them from a small, tiny box of seeing the things that I said first, to reminding myself that this ramen noodle / jail food was also done from struggle. Shouts out to all my people who are still in the struggle. Shouts out to all my people who got out of the struggle and forgot they were in the struggle. Let's broaden our horizons. As I continue on this Joe Budden podcast, episode 879, Vote for Twan, the fellas gather around on the white sofas and continue to talk about the miracles and joys of the simplistic ramen noodles getting spiced up just a bit. This seems like a topic that sparked the ears and fancies of Joe Budden, because he instantly chimed in by telling his well of a tale, not well of a tale meaning a lie, but a great fun well of a tale of his ramen noodles experience. Some of the key words that he said that stuck out to me that made me want to look up on AI Overview are as follows: ramen soup spot in New York, because to my knowledge the Joe JB people back to business is in New York. So I typed into AI Overview ramen soup spot popular in New York, because I'm curious to wonder about New York City. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome to New York City. I like New York City. I haven't been there, but there's a special place for New York City in my heart. And I think if I were born in New York City, I would have thrived despite Phil Collins against all odds of how weird and quiet I would have been. I have safe confidence in knowing that I probably would have been A-OK. So according to AI Overview, New York City boasts many popular ramen spots with top contenders, often including Ippudo, famous for tonkatsu, Achirin, customizable solo booths, Ramen no Kamura, authentic chicken fish broth. Momofuku Noodle Bar, iconic fusion. Ramen by Rock, creative breakfast ramen. An Okuburo House of Tushimi, and specializing in dripping ramen, alongside many others like Tito, Tochin, Jin Ramen, catering traditionalists and adventurous eaters alike. Shouts out to all the people who listen to JBP and all the actual cast on there. I'm going to pretend in the figments of my imagination that the actual cast of Joe Budden podcast do dip back in and listen to this strange looking little girl or woman. I don't know what she is. If she's a grandmother wearing a costume, attracting kids to listen to my show. Pause. No. I want to pretend in the imagination of my mind that you are listening to this. So if you are, which one of these shops did you go to? But since you're a public figure, you may not want to disclose that type of information. But nonetheless, it listed on AI Overview some of the New York's popular ramen spots. According to AI Overview, highly acclaimed and popular spots: Apudu, world renowned for rich Tsutu pork bone ramen with multiple New York City locations. Ichirin, famous for customizable tonkotsu ramen individual flavor concentration booths. Now, I don't like that to say concentration boost because it takes me back to a dark past in my mind where I'm like, I don't know about that. Maybe they could have used a different word instead of concentration booths. But nonetheless, it is spelled ICHIRAN. We've got next on the roster Ramen Nakaruma, praised for authentic soulful chicken and fish-based broth ramen. Boy, I tell you, Joe was talking about the broths. I know there's I have a favorite Chinese place in my birth town. I don't know if that's still the place is still standing or not. I don't live there anymore, but when I was living there, I really loved their broth. Oh my gosh, it was so good. The egg drop soup, and then I love the containers that it came in because they were so thick and sturdy. This was like super mega Tupperware to me. They were just giving out. So I loved ordering the egg drop soup because not only was it good, it felt like it has some healing benefits in there more so than chicken noodle soup. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I got to keep the container, so it was a 2-for-1 for under $5. There's other things in here as listed. I'm not going to get ready to go saying all these names because I did it one time and I think I did a very good job attempting to say these foreign names for the first time. I'm not getting ready to do it for a second time around to slaughterhouse it real quick. So other popular choices, blah blah blah, yaggity smaggity. But if you're interested in reading about all the ramen noodle spots that are popular in New York City, all you have to type in is something along the lines of ramen soup spots popular in New York. You guys, this was a wonderful taping of the Joe Budden podcast, guys. Like I said, I glean a lot of information out of it. It helps keep myself well-rounded and diverse to the best of my ability. Once again, it's your girl LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I enjoy doing this. I'm having a good time. Thank you guys for the support and for my replay squad and all the people who just subscribe to this platform specifically for my reaction reviews from Joe Budden podcast. Thank you guys so much for coming in and being open-minded to receiving the information and my intakes on this platform, albeit the way I look, because you guys don't know how old I am. You don't know where to box me in at, but you're still over here like, whatever, this girl is chill. And I am. You got it right. This young lady, this woman, whatever you want to call me, that are positive, I am. I can tell you one thing for sure. I am happily married. I've been married to my husband for 10 years and I love him to life. I can tell you that much for sure about me, so you can kind of categorize how old I am in proxy. I'm about to get on out of here because I got a lot of stuff to do today and I am working on borrowed time. I'll see y'all later.